Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as promised last week, I was going to do my next video on YouTube, doing first impressions of Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Sunkissed powder. So if you're new to my channel, just wanted to say I am a channel for more maturing skin. However, it's not all exclusive for maturing skin. It's just that I am a mature woman. I'm 57. I wear makeup that suits my skin tone, my skin's pH, etc., dryness, and postmenopausal. So just anything that hydrates the skin and gives me a youthful appearance is a winner for me. I don't use Botox or any other kinds of fillers, so I'm all au naturel. I will be doing the wear test of Le Beige tomorrow, so hold on for that video. That'll be coming tomorrow. I'm just doing a first impression today and some comparisons to previous Chanel launches that done this similar kind of blush highlight bronze configuration. I thought I would do a slightly different take on it because there's been so many videos out now with just everybody showing the same colours, so it gets a bit tiring looking at everybody doing the same thing. So I just thought I'd do a different take on it. I also wanted to discuss something that Angela Van Rose picked up on, saying this, one of her videos is called "Is Chanel Still Worth It?" And it's basically about the quality of some of the products, and some of them are getting to be, same with Dior, some of them are becoming preservative free. So what that means is they're only getting really a 6-month shelf life. If you're spending a lot of money on a product, do you want 6 months shelf life? And no, I don't. And this will be a case in point for these products I'm going to show you today, because some of them are up to 15 years old and still going strong. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I did pick up the Le Beige in medium coral. I believe that was just, I'll show you the back there, just the one that I thought would be very nice on my skin tone. I have sort of a, I guess, a light to fair skin tone. However, I like to put, if I'm wearing a bronzer in the summer, I like to put some colour into my skin so I don't look so pale. So I know there was a light coral, but I felt it was a bit too pale for me in all the colours. And also I noticed that the bronze itself, the bronzer part, was quite warm. I'm really trying to get a more cooler toned one. So yeah, I thought I'd pick this one up. I also liked the medium rose gold. I think that one was lovely as well. However, at a massive £75, do I want to spend £150 on 2 pallets when I've got plenty of bronzers anyway? Probably not. There is 15 grams of product, as you can see, or 0.353 ounces for our American audience. And I'll just open it. Considering it is £75, there's no velour case, so it's sort of, I guess, the point, and Angela Van Rose is making this point too, it's like the cheapening off of the luxury product. So with a lot of non-luxury, more high street drugstore, you won't get all the fancy velour cases and the makeup brushes, but then you're not paying the price. So it's fair comment that you don't get all those little luxuries. However, at £75, I would have liked to have seen a velour case, and I would also like to see a brush that goes with it. However, there's none included with these, as you may already know. So, oh, the little things just fell out. Anyway, that is the colour. It's coming up quite vibrant. I might just tip that. Yeah, it looks quite vibrant under my camera, and it is actually. It's quite a vibrant colour, which is great. It is lovely. And so it is sort of I guess a medium to a very medium bronze, slightly darker. I just want to turn this around. I'm trying to show it in the best light. So let me just do that. So if you see the actual highlight, it's got a bit of a gold sheen on it. And like the bronzer is like a medium, and the coral blush is very pigmented by the looks of it. And I think a few other people have pointed out it looks rather like the winter Le Beige blushes that came out. That's its kind of formula. So that is that. And I'll just give it a quick swatch. Like I say, I'm going to do the wear test tomorrow, so if you come back to my channel tomorrow, I will do that for you. So let me just show you that. It's hard to get a swatch. There we go. And then I'll pop that. It's and then let me do very finely milled powder, feel quite buttery. And then you can see the blush there, it's quite vibrant, that blush, isn't it? So, excuse me. So, there we have it. Let me just do that. So as you can blink and you miss it, and you can't really see the highlight part. The blush still seems very warm. I mean, bronzer seems very warm, and the blusher is really nice, but there's no, as you can see with these cut, there's no sheen on them. They're quite matte. I believe the medium rose gold is more shimmery, so if you want shimmery ones, I think that's the option to go for. What do I think so far? I think the powders are very soft. Now whether this is going to hard pan later on, who knows. I think I'm a little bit dubious at the moment of Chanel powder formulations, because I've noticed they've been hard panning quite a lot, and the prices they're coming in at, I don't think they should be hard panning. So I've made a decision that if this one hard pans on me, I'm gonna resign myself to never buying a Chanel powder again. I did buy a couple of years back, it was a lot sort of a Le Beige size blush, coral blush. I used it 6 times and I couldn't use it anymore. I might get that out tomorrow to show you, because I didn't bin it off. Just to show how quickly it hard panned on me. That's just not acceptable in my eyes. So anyway, there's that medium coral palette. I would say that's pretty good for pale, as you can see I'm quite pale skin tones. You won't even need to get the light one. So the medium's not that dark. So yeah, that's that one. I think there's more of contrast with the highlighter on the light one, so it's a much paler. It'll be good to see this actually on my face, and then I'm going to do one side of the face with this, and then one side with another blush, another one. So I will show you this one. So this one is from 14 years ago, and Soleil Tan de Chanel Luminous Bronzing Powder in 917 Sablé Rose. Now, or Sable Rose, should say. And it's been well and truly used and loved. And it's, again, a mixture of bronze, blush, and I'll just do a swatch of that for you. Bronze, blush, and highlighter. And there it is there. That's the one. So I should have done actually, let me just do I'm just going to do a swatch of all 3 of these new ones together. See what happens. Now, yeah, now that's interesting. Just want to get that off. It's very messy when you start mixing them together, by the way, just so you know. There we go. So the one on the right is the Sable Rose, but the one on the left is the one, the medium coral. There's not a great deal of difference, is there? Bearing in mind, like I've just said, it's 14 years old. That it's 14 years old, this palette. I will show you the new version of it. That's more of the collector's piece, but that is what it is. As I said, 14 years old, still going strong. It's lost its scent. Oh, I was going to say, with the new Le Beige has got that lovely Chanel scent, summery scent they put on the Le Beige palettes, just so you know if you're very sensitive to fragrance. So the other one that came that year was Sable Beige. Now this is a much nicer one. We've not used this one, so there you go. I'm not going to swatch this because this is a collector's piece and I don't actually own it, but I wanted to show you to compare how these powders. So there we go. That is, this one is the Rose Sable and that's the Beige Sable, just so you get an idea. And they are still, like I say, still going strong 14 years later. No hard panning, as you can see. My point with this is Chanel ones are hard panning at the moment. I'm just hoping this new one doesn't. And those palettes, yeah, they were years ago, so of course they were a lot cheaper. But they also came, as you actually can just see, they came with a brush. And it's, by the way, it's 14 grams of product there. So just to compare, let's do it. There you go, 14 grams, 15 grams. So it's just to show you that you don't need to have this massive pan to have 15 grams of product. You can have a smaller one with a brush. Maybe Chanel have done that to justify the amount of money they're charging for it. The other one that come out, that was a few years ago, very similar, but it's not a bronzer. But I just wanted to show you to compare. And that one is, get them in, there we go. Now, I bought this years ago. It's lovely, and you know what, it still has its scent, and I'm sure it's about 8 or 9 years old. That it was when the Le Beige first came out. It was the year after they did this one. And there's other than the centre bit where it's a more of a powder and less of a bronzer, there isn't that. You can see where Chanel have got their inspiration from, can't you? I'll do it the other way. So there we go. You can see where Chanel's got that inspiration from. So yeah, and that one was the Le Beige Harmony Healthy Glow Multicolour Face Powder. And that was 11 grams of product. So interesting, isn't it? Because there's more product in the pan, there's still 11 grams in this and only 15 in that. So that's interesting, isn't it? Again, that came with a little half dome brush. Not that we use them, but it was just nice to have that added touch, isn't it? And then just lastly, I wanted to show you another powder that this one's about 15 years old, and it was the Four Faceted bronzer itself. And again, that was 15 grams of product, comes with a dual-sided brush there, and I will just show you. There you go. See, didn't use to, I mean, it's great that that's in a bigger pan, just not great for travel really. And the mirror, yeah, is a good size, but is it genuinely worth £75? That's a question, you know, we need to ask, isn't it? Is it really worth that kind of money? So there you have it. I just want to put all those together to show you that they've come out with, say, they've had these palettes before. That one was in the Le Beige formula, but these formulas were they're also very good as well. I'll just get the other one out. Yeah, there we go. And like I say, I'm going to do a wear test tomorrow with this one and this one, and I'm going to see which one. I mean, obviously 14 years old, it'll have lost a bit of its sheen, but it'll be interesting to see how they both look side by side on the skin. So hope you enjoyed my video. Excuse me. Please press like and subscribe. I am going to do a nice high-end giveaway at the point of 1,000 subscribers. So the quicker I can get to that 1,000 subscribers, the better. Just to let you know, I buy all my own products. I'm not sponsored in any way. I don't get these sent any products for consideration. So it is all my money going into this channel. So even a pressing of a like and definitely subscribe would be just the icing on the cake for me. It'd show me that it's worth doing these videos. So anyway, take care. I'll be back again tomorrow with the next video, and see you then. Bye for now.